this video, I'm going to show you how to use the advisory service of SureRoute. So what that means is advisory means you've already planned your trip. You know where you're going. You have your overnight stops or the places that you want to see. You're honestly not really looking for RV weather to give you a route. You know what you want. However, you would be interested if there's bad weather 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days out in the future. It would give you time to change your plans, to decide what it is that you want to do, whether it's power through, get there earlier, get there later. You can change your campground reservations in enough time to likely get most, if not all, of your money back. So let me show you how to do that. So we'll go to the trip library, and I'm signed on to an account that's not my admin account. So this is what you'll see. And we will click the blue button, the plus button up in the top left. Now, normally we click on New Trip, but this time we're going to click on Check My Route. And again, you can name it. And then just put in your start date. Let's say it's for tomorrow. And then put in your route. So we're going to take an I-10 route here just for an example. And just like any other SureRoute, you can change the number of nights that you're going to stop in any one of these points. For this example, I'll just keep them as one, but know that you can change the points. You click on these 3 vertical dots on the right-hand side of the location. Now we'll go to route details, and it's a little different than what you're used to seeing. So we have still our normal start time and end time. I'm going to keep a long day because I know I've got a couple long days here between New Orleans and San Antonio, then out to El Paso. If your day runs out before you get to your waypoint, SureRoute is going to put in a recommended overnight stop. So if you've put in every day, you know campground to campground to campground where you're going, I recommend on advisory that you put in a pretty long day so you don't get spurious overnight stops there. And I'm going to say even if we get weather, we'll go till 9 o'clock. Put in your towing speed as you wish. And okay, we've run our advisory route, so let's click on that. And what you can see is we get the exact route we thought we would get. We're just going down Interstate 10 from Jacksonville, Mobile, New Orleans, and on into Texas and El Paso. So we still see the route details. There are no delays because we said just show me the weather. 3 overnights, 26 hours of driving, that all looks good. If you want to see the route details, including the metrics, there you go. You just click on that details box, and we can see that we have almost 6 hours in moderate conditions. So that could be strong thunderstorms, rain, winds. I think mostly it's thunderstorms and rain, maybe even some heat. 8 hours of no impacts, and then about 12 hours of slight impacts. And just like any other route, you can look at this on day 1, and as well as see the number of hours, number of miles driven. And we set this up for some pretty long days on days 3 and 4. So you can have all that. The other thing I will show you is if you go to the far bottom right, see this fuel icon, which is grayed out right now? If you click on it, what you will see is open roads fueling stops. So when you put your mouse or your cursor over it, you'll see the brand that it is, and you'll get their address. If you do not have an open roads discount, you drive a diesel vehicle and you'd like their discount, click on the sign up here, and you will actually go straight to an open roads page, and they will sign you up for free. So that's how that works there. So I'll go back to the full route there. And this is really how advisory works. Now what you can see is it says, well, find me other options. And you said, well, wait a second, Tiddly. You said this is just going to show me your route. Let me clear open roads, and it does. But if you exceed slight weather impacts, we're going to give you that option to again run those other routes, and you can see whether or not you would like to take it. And at that point, it becomes much more like a regular sure route. So I'm just going to say for this, I'm going to stick with this route. It's okay, and I need to be in those places at those times. So, but now I know. Now I know that on most days, I'm actually going to have some level 2 or basically moderate conditions, especially on day 3, almost half of my drive. So let's see what that actually is. And there you go. Yeah, we can see a fair amount of this. This is, I think, rain, but how would we know? So let's go to the top right. Well, let's just click on rain, and now we're going to see impacts only from rain. Let it load fully. There we go. So yeah, you can see on this third day here, we're pretty much in that light orange a good part of the way, leaving New Orleans all the way certainly west of Houston there. So that would be a pretty, frankly, not the best day that I've ever had on Interstate 10. But that's how you would use that. So let me just close the trip. And you can see that when we run an advisory route, rather than seeing the greatest level of impacts that you asked for, you're going to get a little flag in the top left of your trip card that says advisory. So that just kind of reminds you when you come back to this that that's the route you wanted, but we're not really adjusting for weather impacts. Okay, I hope this helps, and please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.